Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. If this is the first time that you're watching my video, thank you for stopping by. My name is Natalie. So in this video, we are going to talk about the astrology of this upcoming week, March 27th to April 2nd, 2023. We will start with the astrological transit aspect, energy, how we can tune into the energy, what do they mean, and then we'll end the video with a reading, which is the message from the universe. So wow, we're wrapping up March, and March has been a very energy packed month, probably the most powerful month in 2023, with so many major astrological transit. We had from the beginning of the month, we have Saturn moving from Aquarius to Pisces, entering into the sign of Pisces to kickstart a almost new 3-year cycle for us. So if you want to know what that energy is like and where is this transit taking place in your own natal chart, check out the Saturn in Pisces video. Is just scroll down a little bit. I posted in the beginning of March, and then we welcome the spring equinox when the sun enters Aries just a few days ago. And right after the sun enters Aries, we welcome a potent, powerful new moon in Aries. And right after the new moon, in a couple days, just 4 days ago, we have Pluto, our generational planet, dipping into the new sign after spending 15 years in Capricorn. It's dipping into Aquarius. It's in Aquarius right now, and giving us a preview, a taste of what Pluto and Aquarius energy might be like from now until mid-June. So pay attention to see what comes up for you, and definitely check out that Pluto and Aquarius video, because this transit will officially enter and kickstart in 2024, and Pluto will stay in Aquarius for the next 2 decades until 2044. Check out that Pluto and Aquarius video. Yes, it looks really long because I go in depth and talk about what this energy is like in general. Before, what happened last time when Pluto was in Aquarius, what can we expect, what can we see, what will happen during this transit for the next 20 years for us as a collective. And I also went into each zodiac sign to tell you what this energy might be like for you. So you really want to check out that video, and that video is just a couple videos ago, so definitely check it out. And we just have Mars moved into Cancer after spending almost 8 months in Gemini, which is way longer than what you should the period of time that Mars usually spend in a sign, typically a little more or less than 2 months. But because Mars was retrograde in Gemini, so Mars stayed there for a really long time and finally left Gemini and entered into the signs of Cancer. So wow, so much has happened in March, whether you feel it energetically, where it's already manifest into reality for you. Take care of yourself, of your body, be gentle with yourself and others around you, and definitely contact me if you need any kind of support with readings or energy healing. So with that said, a long introduction, we are wrapping up March up this week, right? This week is the last few days of March, and guess what? This is the easiest week energetically, astrologically, because we're ending March with some really helpful and beautiful aspect. So let's look into it. On March 27-28, we have Mercury, Chiron, and Jupiter all three of them conjunct in Aries. Very powerful, important energy. So Mercury, the sign of our thoughts, communication, the way we process and think, is sharing a kiss with Jupiter, the benefic that expands, that is all about knowledge, wisdom, abundance. So today, or in the beginning of the week, probably Monday, Tuesday, and maybe Wednesday, some of us might really feel this energy. Not everyone might feel this aspect a lot, but for some, this might have you might have this aha moment, a sudden inspiration or idea coming in, like suddenly you have this light bulb moment about something you want to do. And in Aries, this can talk about something you want to initiate, start, explore. This can be a creative project idea that suddenly come in for you, right? This can be something that you want to do for yourself. This can be almost kind of like a Mercury Cassini moment where you might receive some download from the universe during your sleep, your meditation, or maybe just when you're listening a song, right? We're talking about Mercury. So maybe from a conversation, a song that you're listening to, or a podcast that you're listening to, you might find inspiration through those things, or maybe a conversation with your friends. Sometimes the divine send us messages and signs through another person, which sometimes we refer them to our earth angel. So pay attention to that. And since we talk about Mercury and Jupiter together, Jupiter being the expansive energy, zooming out because it rules Sagittarius and Pisces, it might also be you having a clearer, bigger picture of certain things, situation, people in your life. Maybe this is about you finding clarity. This is about you being able to zoom out and see the whole situation and look at the bigger picture. Maybe this is about you zooming out, able to fit in the puzzle pieces, seeing something coming together, finally gaining that full picture of certain people, things, situation in your life as well. So, and this might be you seeing something from a new perspective and angle as well, because now you're able to zoom out, you're able to maybe look at certain people or situation in your life from a different angle, in a new way that allow you to have a new, fresh mindset or perspective. And with Chiron here, Chiron is known as the wounded warrior and the healer. It talks about how we love ourselves, how we nourish and embrace ourselves fully, authentically. And it's not just about the good, the light, the beautiful things, but it is also about embracing our shadows, our darker side, our traumas, our wounds, so that we can heal and alchemize them to help us shine even brighter, to inspire others to do the same. So this energy can also be like maybe this can go vice versa. Maybe this is about you writing, communicating, sharing, telling story of your own healing journey with the world, with a friend that you're chatting with, or you're doing an interview, you're writing something, you're writing a book. Everyone is doing different things, having a different human experience. Depending on what you're doing, maybe you're sharing on the social media, or like me, I am doing a YouTube video, and maybe this is just you chatting, or maybe this is about you giving yourself some acknowledgement, right? To witness and embrace and see how far you have come on your own journey. And maybe this is you on the other side. You're hearing something about this. Maybe you stumble on a new post, a new video, a new podcast, an article that talks about someone's sharing their hero journey, their self-discovery healing journey, and this might inspire you in some way, shapes, or form. So very beautiful energy for us to start off the week for the first few days. And then on March 31st, or maybe for some this is 30th, so 30th, 31st, around the weekend time, we have two aspects happening. We have Mars in Cancer having a trine with Saturn in Pisces. I love that because it's a very helpful, supportive energy coming in from Saturn to help and give some structure, strength, supportive energy to Mars that might struggle sometimes swimming in that watery Cancer energy. So Mars in Cancer can be, really beneficial for some people. It might help some people to able to take action, especially maybe people with a major or a heavy Cancer energy, moon rising, or if you have any aspect angles with Cancer, that might help you to be more focused and take action. This is a good time maybe for you to be more initiative, be more outgoing, and really trust yourself and just go and take action. But for some, Mars in Cancer, it can be very emotional. It can be you suppressing your emotion, not sharing it until the minute where you can't stand it anymore and you explode. Okay, and this can also be you circling around, beating around the bushes, trying to wait for that perfect timing, which we all know it doesn't exist. And sometimes you might end up missing an opportunity. You're regretting. You're like, oh my God, why didn't I do it? Why did I wait so long? And Saturn is coming in. All right, let me help you, give you some supportive, constructive energy. Stop stalling. If there's anything you have been kind of stalling yourself, right? You're kind of waiting. You're kind of still, maybe let me wait for a little bit, do some more research, think a little bit more, and whatever it is that is kind of invisibly holding you back from taking action, from maybe speaking out, from initiating something, whether it is pursuing a relationship, ending a relationship, starting your own business, or ending, energy, or go vice versa. But take action, right? This is about Mars. That energy of taking action, of moving forward, of acting, asserting your energy, right? And Cancer can be very emotional. You're reacting maybe emotionally. You're taking action from an emotional angle, which can be healthy to you expressing yourself, right? But be mindful with that energy too. And Saturn is coming in today to help you out with that. And lastly, we have Venus and Uranus conjunct in Taurus with North Node around there as well. So basically all of them are together, and they all ruled by Venus because they're all in the sign of Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. So I personally think it can be quite beautiful for many of us. It might be a beautiful surprise. It might be a little shake-up. It might be a little surprise, or just something different that is showing up for you or in your relationship, all things Venusian today or the next day. So Venus is about our one-on-one relationships. Uranus, North Node, Venus conjuncting there. There might be a little shake-up or little surprises in our one-on-one relationships. Maybe something new might show up for you, right? Maybe you're meeting somebody today or around this time. Or maybe you're bringing things up to the next level, or someone expressing that with you. This may be you pursuing something that brings you joy, that you love, because we're talking about all things Venusian. So this can be you having a very beautiful day with yourself. You're just like, guess what, I'm just going to decide to not go to work today, take a me day off, and just enjoy myself. Who knows, right? Some of us can have that, and maybe surprise your loved ones with a little gift or surprise, or maybe you might be the receiving end, which is really nice. Or maybe you just decide to I'm going to pick a new restaurant that I'm going to try to go on a little adventure, right? Uranus is a sudden, out of the blue insight or message, or maybe someone just suddenly give you a ring, hey, let's meet spontaneously, right? When you're out, let's spontaneously and decide to do something together, so on and so forth. And having Uranus there, this can also be a message, a download. Maybe you suddenly get an inspiration coming in. You are in the creative industry. This is beautiful energy. You might receive some aha moment, inspiration, ideas for whatever you do creatively, art, music, movie, poems, and so on and so forth. This might be, sometimes we're talking about surprise, Venusian things, so it talks about money too, right? Money matters. So maybe for some people, this is you receiving some sudden news and your investment in your money, financial sector today, good or maybe not the best. We don't know which way the energy swing, right? Because sometimes it is sudden. So pay attention. And since North Node is over there, this can be a collective message in the stock market, a little surprise in the stock market, money matters, finance, and so on and so forth. So let's see what comes up for us collectively. But this can also be you maybe receiving money, right? Maybe suddenly you receive a good news about, hey, you earned so much from this stock, or there's a new surprise windfall of money coming in for some people. Yeah. Or maybe guess what? You suddenly decide to make a big purchase. So suddenly a big sum of money is going out. So that can be the possibility of this aspect. So this is what is happening up in the sky. I personally find this week really beautiful to end March with. So enjoy this energy, use this energy to help you to take action, to focus in the beginning of the week or throughout the week, right? We have Saturn and Mars trining together. We have that beautiful cluster of energy in Aries. Use that. So now let's look at our collective message from the universe. So from the tarot deck, we have such beautiful spread coming out for us. We have the Empress, we have the Star, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, Empress energy, really that Venusian Taurus energy showing up for us, which really talks about that last aspect I just mentioned, which is the Venus-Uranus conjunction, right? This is about maybe somebody this week might receive some news. Maybe you're pregnant, right? Maybe you're nourishing yourself. You are nourishing, and when we're saying you're giving birth or you're pregnant, it doesn't just mean a child. It can talk about a creative idea, project, work, business that you want to nurture and start and grow, right? This doesn't always have to be just baby, right? So this is about anything you want to nourish, anything you want to grow, to see them grow into something bigger, better, or whatsoever, right? So this can be a lot of stuff. And this week we definitely have that energy here. And this is also about you maybe having this inspirational idea coming in for you this week. So pay attention to the tiniest sign and synchronicity everywhere around you, with your friend, music, and so on and so forth. This talks about also once you have this creative project idea or this aha moment, this realization that you receive, pursue it. Whether this is pursuing a business, a person, a situation, anything. This is about once you get the ball start rolling, everything happens for you. Everything will kind of just make the wheel spin in a good way, because these are such positive energy. And for some, this is about healing. This is about your personal healing, or if there's any healing that needs to be done, needs to be have with someone else, So because Mars is in Cancer, this can be a lot about your family, your home life, people that you feels like family, your soul tribe, and so on and so forth. So this is also about allowing yourself to heal, or giving a chance for you and the other person to come together and heal something, right? Maybe this is a past trauma, relationship experience, or an ongoing situation, whatever it is. And this can be about, yourself or with other people. So very beautiful energy. And then, wow, for the Moonology card, we have 2 cards, and they're both Taurus. And this is just screaming at me about that Uranus-Venus conjunction. It also gives me a very deep feeling of that Chiron and Jupiter Mercury energy. Okay, we have last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. And then we have the full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Wow. Okay, so this really talks about, detoxify is a form of healing, right? Whether this is you doing this for yourself, whether this is, a podcast, a message, an article, an aha moment, downloads, or that help you to detox something in your life, whether this is energetically, physically, right? Or emotionally. This is about maybe something that you can do internally, or you receive from the external world to really help you to detoxify, to let go, to heal, right? And this is about yourself or with others, and be proud of yourself if this is closely related to your self-healing journey, self-discovery, rediscovery journey, right? This is about you being proud of yourself, how far you have come. Sometimes we are so easy to just like keep going for the next thing. I want to do more, I want to go another layer deeper, and then we feel like, oh my god, I'm still doing it, it's not done, there's more to be done. When is the end? Well, it's never ending. But also be proud of how far you have come, all the work you have already put in and done, right? And lastly, we have a spiritual guidance message. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it is important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So if this resonates, this is a reminder for all of us to remember to take time to spend some me time yourself. Take some time out this week, whether this is the whole week, whether this is the whole day, whole weekend, whether this is an hour or a couple hours each day, whatever it is, however it looks like for you. Don't forget to pour back into your cup, to take care of yourself, because when you do that, everything is better. Okay, so I hope the message helps, and I'm wishing you all a good week ahead, and I'll see you here next time. Bye.